Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 119, Fundamental Statistics, Section 5.5, Problem 3. This is Section 5.5, Problem number 3. It asks us to compute 7 permutation 4 and then 7 combination 4. So the 7p4, the p is for permutation. So again, the permutation formula is n permutation r equals n factorial over n minus r in parentheses factorial. So for this particular problem, the n, the larger number, is 7, and r, the smaller number, is 4. So we have n factorial will be 7 factorial, and then in the parentheses, n minus r will be 7 minus 4 factorial. And with any type of math, when you have any sort of parentheses, you need to do your work in parentheses first. So this will be 7 factorial over 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. And now you can do out the factorials. So 7 factorial will be 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 3 factorial will be 3 times 2 times 1. And I would cancel the 3 times 2 times 1 in the top and the bottom. And you're left to figure out 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So I look at this and I'm looking at 42 times 20 is the way I would do it. And now the times 20, forget the 0 for a minute. 42 times 2 is 84. Put the 0 back, 840. So if you have 7 items to choose from, there's 840 different ways you can choose 4 of them if you have no repeats, and the order matters. The same items in different orders count as different answers. Now, how about 7 combination 4, which would mean the order doesn't matter? Similar formula. And combination r is n factorial over n minus r factorial in parentheses with a times r factorial in front of the parentheses. Now, for this problem, my n, the larger number, is 7. The r, the smaller number, is 4. So put those in. So we'll have n factorial on the top, n is 7. R factorial in front of the parentheses, r is 4. In the parentheses, n minus r, 7 minus 4 factorial. So again, you have some parentheses. You need to deal with those first. The 7 factorial can stay as the numerator. 4 factorial in the denominator will stay for now. 7 minus 4 is 3, so you'll have 3 factorial. So now, expand out your factorials. 7 factorial in the top is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. In the denominator, 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. Now again, that can be multiplied out and reduced, or let's cancel stuff first. That makes it easier. So the 4, 3, 2, 1 on the top and the bottom, let's get rid of that first. Now you can multiply what's left and reduce, or I have 3, 2, 1 in the bottom. Well, 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. So basically, there's a 6 in the bottom. There's still a 6 in the top. So 6 in the bottom, 6 in the top. So the top boils down to 7 times 5, which is 35. So again, what does that answer mean? It means if you have 7 items to choose from, and you choose 4 at a time, there's 35 different answers you can get if there are no repeats and the order doesn't matter. So again, the same items in a different order count as the same answer.